Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Evan, I'm with the Mobile Mission. First off, I want to say thank you to everyone that came out and supported us at our Mary Palooza kickoff event at St. Michael the Archangel. It really meant a lot to us, and all the donated food that you guys gave went off to St. Michael's Food Pantry and should be making its way out to people who need it. So here we're at Christmas. Christmas time just got finished. You know, I was with my family, I had a bunch of little kids running around, and I mean, underneath the tree when I walked in, it was awesome. It was like Santa just like made his workshop available in our house. And all I saw were my little nieces and nephews all around under the tree, and they were just so ecstatic and so excited to see these gifts, to see everything that they got from Santa and from the family, and everybody was so happy to be there. Everybody with family and friends, kind of like what we talked about last time. But as I started watching them, I started thinking, you know, Christmas is such a wonderful, joyous time, and it's no surprise that the first of the year comes right after it. You know, in our faith and in our church, our new year started with the start of Advent. But for the rest of the secular world, and even for a lot of us, our new year starts with January 1st. A time where people make commitments to change, make commitments to challenge themselves, do something different, make themselves more of who they want to be. But how often do we make these challenges to ourselves and we lose them halfway through or 3 months through or anything like that? How often do we stay committed to what it is that we're trying to change or what it is that we're trying to be? Well, this year, I want to challenge you guys that, you know, while these commitments to go to the gym or do something different or volunteer somewhere, I'm going to challenge you guys to do something just a little bit smaller. Something a little bit more casual, something a little bit, in some cases, a lot more challenging. I want you guys to start off each day with a simple prayer. A simple prayer of thanksgiving, saying, you know what? I'm alive today. Or I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much joy in my heart. Even if it's not a good day, by starting your day off with prayer, you're starting your day off and you're saying, you know what? This day is gonna be different. I'm gonna look at it more positively. And I can promise you, it may take a little time and it may be challenging at times. In fact, it will be challenging at times and you'll wanna stop. But I promise you, the longer you do this and the more you do it, the more you'll start to realize that not everything is so negative and life has a little bit nicer of an outlook. So during this time, this new year, make that challenge to yourself, make that commitment to yourself and stick with it. See how you're doing at the end of the year. Because so often we get to the end of the year, I mean, I know I have, where we're just like, oh man, I failed again. But maybe we need to change. Maybe we need to do something a little bit smaller instead of trying to go after these big targets. You know, so often, whenever we fail, we're like, oh, that's it, I failed. There's nothing else I can do. When in fact, it's in those failures that you realize and come to appreciate how far you've actually come, how far you've actually made it. A lot of times we forget that and we just decide to stop or we just decide to change and go back to the way we were or who we used to be. Instead of just saying, you know what, I'm gonna pick myself up, I'm gonna dust myself off, and I'm gonna move forward. So once again, from everybody at Mobile Mission, thank you so much for all of your continued efforts and everything that you guys do for us. Know that you're constantly in our prayers, and we love each and every one of you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful